ain't dead, dead. PlayStation ain't dead, dead. PlayStation ain't dead, dead. PlayStation ain't dead, dead. You and what I said. PlayStation ain't dead.
You heard what I said.
You heard it.
Welcome to the show. It's Saturday night. It's 10 o'clock Eastern. You know what time it is. It's time for the PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast. I am Will. With me, we got James and Sean. How you guys
Yes, sir.
Hey, fellas, how you doing today? What's
You
going
yelled
on?
so loud, Sean, it clipped.
I gotta get one of those pop fingers.
Pop thingers?
I don't fucking know. James
Pop
has
rap
one.
filter.
Yeah.
A little pop filter.
Yeah,
Pop
you just
ring.
need. You got one pop ring.
Yeah.
Like a ring pop.
Yeah.
No,
I'd cut
No,
the
you-
foam out and use it for something else, though.
no,
Yeah, it's too
you just
big, though.
get you just get a wire coat hanger.
Yeah, I know. I need to get like a freaking
You know the one you used to
barrel.
use on your girlfriend, and then you take some. And then you take some pantyhose and you stretch it over that. You know the ones you used to wear, and you just go. You're good to go.
I used to steal girlfriend's pantyhose. I'd use it for art projects. I'd paint. I'd put it on the canvas and paint through it, and it would give
Art
a cool
projects.
splatter effect. Yeah.
What the hell is that?
AKA
Art
cross
projects.
dressing. AKA
Yeah.
cross dressing. Sean, I need that shirt though.
Oh, it's a
I'm
good
liking
shirt,
that.
isn't it?
I'm liking the NES Jason Friday the 13th. I love it.
Facebook got me again. They knew exactly what I wanted.
I like it. I like it.
No, we're gonna go over fashion trends. Look, I got Pikachu. on my
Pokey.
shirt.
Pika Pika.
Pika
There you go.
Pika.
That doesn't look like a first generation Pikachu.
Oh, the fat Pikachu. Fat Pikachu is my favorite Pikachu.
I
but
don't know.
I got fat Pikachu downstairs on the shelf and
I don't
stuffed
know anything.
animal
I just
format.
made it up. I made
It
it
kind
up.
of
No,
reminds me of that meme that a wild somebody is approaching or appeared.
Is that a Donkey Kong shirt? No, Dumb and Dumber. I don't know. It looks like Donkey Kong.
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber. Here you go.
Okay. Yeah, look at that. It's a fashion show here on the PlayStation 8 podcast. For all you guys listening, you're like, what the hell? You know, for a podcast, we got a lot of visual cues in this shit.
Yeah, that's very true.
I was driving home from work and I threw on the podcast, you know, just because it just came up. It came up next. So I was like, yeah, I'm skipping around, get to freaking pick up what is it? What do we call it? We call package time. I don't even know. We get to package time and I'm like, God damn, this shit's boring.
So I got to tune in live. YouTube, Saturdays,
Live
10 p.m. EST.
All right, there we go. Well, anyway,
Snooze, snooze.
enough chit chat.
I feel like we got to redo this intro.
What? We
I
can't. This shit's live. we don't edit it. We don't go back.
We
You
need
go-
more
we're not-
excitement. We need more excitement, more fire.
I'm as happy as a little girl.
I want
Alright,
like rockets and shit to blow off, like when it starts. Fucking make it America.
Okay. We'll look into that. We'll see what the special effects budget has in it, and we'll look into rockets for you.
That's why we need members. Everybody lickety lick that membership button. I need rockets.
We need you to launch out of the bottom of the floor. You know.
It's a pier.
All right, enough of that, guys. Fat Pikachu versus Fat Chocobo needs a.
I need some Peter Criss makeup. We good to go.
Dude, no, man. Yeah, dude. Kiss. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan. I'm not gonna get into it. The clown makeup band. They did it before ICP. Ugh. Anyway. Tonight's guests, we have T-Diddy, aka Tom Crawford, aka T-Diddy of the Hunter Houston ESG podcast. I met this guy on on my brief stint with the Loot Bros, the real Loot Bros, not that hollow shell of a program that's running now. that ghost ship with its scurvy-ridden captain, Residence Daryl. I'm kidding. We love. I love you,
We
Daryl.
love-
In case you're listening,
We love all things, Daryl.
yeah, we love all things
Exactly.
there. But anyway, without further ado, let's bring him out, Mr. T-Diddy. Hello.
Hey, thank you. Thank you so much,
Hey.
man. I gotta
Welcome.
say
What's
before
going
before we get started, big thank you for the nice, wonderful gift here.
Yeah, man.
You know, I didn't. It's the first time I've ever won anything off the internet where I didn't have to give my credit card and send pictures. So thank you.
Well, that's
Um,
going to be in the follow-up email. So, I do need that information.
Yeah.
Well, I had to do some favors to get on the show in the first place, so I sent a bunch of pictures of my anus to Will, so that helped out very well.
Hey, Will, you didn't show.
Oh.
You didn't share those.
Hey.
He shared it with me. He told me that it was his ass, and I was getting really happy about that.
My anus is a city in Oklahoma. He's talking about pictures of a city in Oklahoma. Don't get excited.
Then
You
what
ever
were
been to
those
my
pictures?
anus, Oklahoma?
What were those pictures you were sending me, Will?
I gotta say, man, I love your shirt, man, of the Friday the 13th. Every time I see that
Oh.
shirt, I think of their soundtrack, and I think of how, like, the Fugees sampled, like in the Fugees' first album, I believe they sampled from the Friday the 13th soundtrack from the NES, if I'm correct.
I'd have
I
to
think
go
so.
check that out.
Yeah, I think they did
Crazy.
actually. I think you say that.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
this guy, James Sean, this guy's got more video game knowledge, esoteric video game knowledge than anyone you'll ever meet. But yeah, there you go. There's a sampling.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Do you want me to? Can I call you Tom?
You can call me Tom. You can call me T-Diddy. You can call me TC. You can call me Surfer. Like you, I grew up in military brat later on in life and got to go all around the world, and people called me all types of stuff. I've been called, I think the worst thing I've ever been called is when I moved down here is a Jew boy, because I look Jewish. Some places I'm Arabic, other places I'm Jewish, some places I'm Italian. But usually I'm just always something that I'm not, which I'm like Comanche Indian, Irish, and a little bit of Apache for good luck. But most people just assume that I'm whatever they just assume that I am from the way I talk, depending upon that day.
Oh,
See, everybody always just calls me asshole, and I answer.
All right. Well, hey, so Tom, I met you on the Loot Bros podcast over when
That
Daryl.
is correct, and I invited you on, and then we had a conversation about Hideki Matsui, the New York Yankees player who had the largest porno collection in all of Japan, who had actually 2 houses dedicated to actual porno.
Well, yes, you can catch that episode. You can catch that episode on the Hunter Houston podcast, ESG. What does the ESG stand for?
That stands for Entertainment, Sports, and Gaming. So we kind of cover a little bit of everything, and then I try to move some of the things over when it comes to wrestling to the Wrestling Tornado, which I do with JP or whoever is a big fan of wrestling. So we also do the Wrestling Tornado that's on Spotify now. Hunter Houston ESG podcast is on everything except for Apple, because I lost my Apple ID and they won't let me come back in. So sorry.
So yeah,
Who needs him anyway?
James is a big wrestling fan. You know
Yeah.
me. My wrestling.
You have no wrestling knowledge.
No, that's not true. My wrestling following stopped around, I think, WrestleMania 2 or 3.
And as much as you're a video game person, I actually have a very special thing tonight that none of you, I believe, have. And so I can't wait to show it to you when it comes to wrestling and video games.
Oh, shit.
Are you ready? You ready for the announcement on Monday? Who they're gonna put on
When
the cover?
Seth Rollins hands over the title or steps down for a while? Yeah, I'm ready for that.
Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna happen. I'm talking about the 2K announcement. Who's gonna be on the cover? Who do you think is gonna be on the 24?
Makes all the sense in the world, because you can do so many different story arcs with him, like Mussolini and Gandhi. He's a culture personality, and I don't mean to Live in Color, which have one of the best solo riffs guitar-wise of all time. I mean CM Punk.
You think
That's
so?
a little controversial, ain't it?
I think it's. I don't know. I feel like that would be a. I mean, originally I was thinking Cody Rhodes, obviously American Nightmare, just because I think it would be a great showcase. But I feel like
He's getting ready to turn heel, dude. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, You think he's gonna return heel?
Did you watch the after SmackDown? What was it? The after SmackDown show where he's giving a promo?
No, I didn't watch that. You talking about last?
It was a heelish promo.
Really? Okay. I'll check it out. Is it talking about yesterday, Friday?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, I'll check it out.
If it ain't Ricky Steamboat Dragon, I don't want it.
Ricky Steamboat Dragon. Welcome to the WWF Ain't Dead podcast.
You need to come on the Wrestling Tornado if you want to talk all that jazz.
We talk whatever the fuck we want to. It's my goddamn show. Talk about pantyhose and cross dressing. It's all we do.
There's nothing wrong with cross dressing. You pick up a lot of girls that way. I picked up a couple of girls at a party one time. I dressed as. Are you familiar with Dexter's Laboratory?
I am.
Yes.
I dressed as T-Diddy, and I could not keep the girls off of me in a nice, beautiful blonde wig, and I was actually in great shape at the time. So yeah, that was fun.
So tell me, Tom. Like I said, I met you on the Loot Bros thing. How long were you doing the Loot Bros thing? Was that your first foray into the podcast world?
That was my first time actually spending any time on it. I'd been on like a friend's show talking about old games, and then talking about like old arcade games, because I've been playing games since the 70s. I'm old as dirt. And I basically met Resident Sterold doing a little, I sold him a PlayStation Vita. I traded something for a PlayStation Vita because I always like to trade things. I don't never like to pay cash or whatever. I'll give you something to trade. And he said, we start talking. So we start talking about wrestling, and we start talking about gaming. And he said, hey, he's doing an episode soon, Ghost of Tsushima. I'm like, dude, I have almost over 200 hours in Ghost of Tsushima when it comes to multiplayer and single player, and I know everything about it. And when I went on the show, nobody other than myself knew anything like real details about Ghost of Tsushima, and that's my favorite game of all time outside of Matt Mania, and that's because I'm from Texas, and Matt Mania has a special place in my heart when it comes to wrestling.
What's Matt Mania? What console is that on?
Matt Mania is old. Was it Timo game? Or was it TATI? Timo, whatever it is, and
oh yeah.
I love the game because when I used to sit in line for welfare cheese. I'm not gonna lie, for welfare cheese at a what is the little like the state fairs, the state fairs little thing or whatever. So you get the state cheese and you get the bread and the extra stuff, and you make that stuff. So anytime we went to the grocery store, my grandmother would give me a quarter. And the only game there was Matt Mania. And while they were shopping, because you didn't want to be seen with them, because they have, food stamps, and that's back when food stamps was like monopoly money and everybody was ashamed, or no one has any shame anymore. And so I would sit there with that one quarter, man, and play the hell out of Matt Mania. And I found like this little glitch code where after you hit the guy and then you run to the ropes and you both get up, you get a free pile driver. So you just keep getting that free pile driver every time, and it makes into something. And that's why that game has a special place in my heart. It's because of that thing right there, because I never forgot how I grew up. And, my grandparents were cool enough to wait in the vehicle if they had already finished shopping until I got done, and I would go out to the little small Toyota truck we had.
So how long was you? So it was an arcade game, is what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
How long was your stint with the Loot Bros?
I would say almost a full year, man, until Resident Sterile decided to close up shop. Because a lot of people didn't look. No offense to anybody there. I don't think that they would show up. They didn't want to edit, and I felt like it was up on two people to edit all the time, which was Kalai. She's an amazing girl, and it was up to Daryl. And every now and then, if Matt could get something, great. But no one else really ever wanted to do anything, and no one ever. Dude, when I was there, I pitched ideals every day to Daryl. I still pitch him my ideals right now. And I think that y'all should probably do this if he's not going to do it. Can I pitch you an ideal, sir?
Let's hear your idea, man.
Let's go.
Okay. So we're all familiar with the internet here, right?
Yeah, the internet.
Never heard of it.
So
the World Wide Web?
Yes, and you're familiar with these girls that like do the little dance with their little phones and they're flashing the dun dun dun.
Yep.
Okay, so what if a bunch of guys got together and they took PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 controllers that light up, and it's like it shows shows a guy and he's holding the PlayStation controller, and then it goes dark and it's just a controller just bouncing up and down, going dun 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 dun. Wouldn't that be cool?
Look,
let's do that for the TikTok. We'll do it for a TikTok.
There you go.
I have a feeling Mr. Right Way just stole that.
and I'm always pitching ideas like that meme I took today where you said I should do the couch thing for it. Because I didn't feel it needed the couch, but taking all the NBA 2K covers and then doing the Grand Theft Auto 6 and putting them around them.
Yeah,
Come on. The internet understands.
Oh my goodness. Well, there you go. There you go. Pitching memes.
We don't make the memes, we steal the memes.
but I'm always pitching ideas all the time, man. To Daryl, I mean, I pitch them to you. I send you things all the time. So I'm the kind of guy. I'm just always trying to pitch stuff and see what'll stick, man. Because ever since I've been in gaming or been around gaming or I've worked in gaming, I've always wanted to keep pitching ideas and keep moving forward. Because I mean, I just don't want to be the guy that just shows up and it's like, I have nothing to offer, or other than just like, I have the same take as every other ass clown. No, I don't want to have the take that every ass clown has. I want to have something that's going to either blow your mind or you're going to say, man, this dude's just fucking crazy.
I'll go with the latter.
I'm always the crazy one.
Let me ask you. So, Tom, what do you? What consoles? You're not so much a big collector. I know this. You're more of a player, but you showed me one giant ass Xbox collection. What other consoles do you have? What other consoles do you collect for other than Xbox 360?
Well, before my wife made me get rid of a lot of my collection, I used to have the Sega Dreamcast, the Sega Saturn, the Sega CD, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation. I still have my PlayStation 3s because I use those for multimedia players. Ladies and gentlemen, now I love Will because Will's one of the smartest, most intelligent, and has the smoothest voice ever.
Yes, you heard it here, folks.
Now,
He's told you a lot of lies, hasn't he?
I love how clever Will is with his words because he says preserving games. Well, I like to preserve movies because I do have the original DVD copies of everything, but I like to also convert them over to where I can put them on a flash drive and then watch them off a PS3. And so that way I don't have to use those DVDs and hurt my laser. I'm watching them from a flash drive. So I use my PS3 as a media player in almost every room. And it's fun and it's enjoyable. And I think everybody should do it because whenever your internet goes out, you have nothing to watch unless you already have it on a flash drive.
Dude, the PS3 as a media player.
Very smart.
Is just a monster. I mean, my PS3 downstairs. I got two. I got one that's unsullied. I got one that's just stock. That's the word I'm looking for. And the stock one, it's full of. It's got music, pictures. It's got videos as well, and it's just I don't know, for some reason the music that I've saved on there, it sounds better to me. I don't know if it's if I got my head up my own ass, but the music I've downloaded from discs, from DVDs, or excuse me, CDs to my PS3. They just sounds crisp. It's an excellent media device. My piracy, or excuse me, my game preservation PS3. I just use it to play PS1 games nowadays.
I really thought the conversation was going the other way. I thought you were gonna say that you convert the DVDs to VHS. And then I got disappointed when you said flash.
That
would have been amazing right there.
No. I'm not that. Look, man, I want quality, man. I don't want to end up messing stuff up. I know you're located up north, and it's the funniest thing. When I used to live up there, and I don't know if it's still like that, but when I used to live up there, and I'd walk into any gas station, there was VHS pornos like everywhere as soon as you walk in.
I remember those days. Yep. I remember those days.
Sean, how many of those did you smuggle under your shirt? Come on.
I used to steal them from my stepbrother. That was it.
Could you imagine like working at a video store and
I had one called Chicks No Dicks. It's great.
Hey man, back in the day, we
Oh
used
my
to basically
gosh.
like play pranks on each other, and we would give each other like porn, like your kids, your teenagers, and you're sharing. And like every now and then, someone would, like slip something in there, and then it's like a chick with what, and you're like, oh dude, you got me, bro. And it's like. And it's like, but I was so mad, I stopped sharing, man, because I was like, man, I was in the throw of something and something happens, and I'm like, no.
I told you guys we shouldn't get him on porn because
James, what was your video store story?
No, like it's crazy. You think about like somebody you're knowing what somebody's renting, and then the fact that they're returning returning the tape or DVD back to you, like that's just the 90s were sick, man. It's crazy to think about.
remember
As long as they rewound it.
Yeah, but then you got DVDs that came out, so you didn't have to really worry about
Okay,
that.
so you work at an adult store or just a video store?
Just like a video store, so not like a because Blockbuster didn't have that kind of stuff, but you have your lower end video stores like movie gallery and shit like that.
So I have a question for you. So like if guys went into the adult section, did they go over to like a certain section to like be unaroused when they came out? Because I would like look around and I would go into like a certain section and I would not be aroused anymore because I saw something I didn't want to see, and so I was able to check out with a straight face and be cool about it.
Oh man, you guys remember they always had a secret room. They had a door.
It was like curved around the corner.
Yeah, it was really. The lights get lower and shit. It's just creepy. It's just like musk in the air. Fucking
come out and be like, "Wow, look at this copy of Cannonball Run over here."
Yeah,
I love Cannonball Run. Dom DeLuise is the man, dude. He didn't get enough credit.
No, I loved it. I loved him.
Yeah, Burt Reynolds was a fucking man. Shit, nigga.
So T, what's the Xbox game behind you? Is that Raw 2?
The Xbox game behind me, there's a couple of them. This one is a rare collector's. Now, when I worked at EB Games in Baltimore during the Bowie shooter, or should I say the Maryland sniper or whatever, this was one of the few games that we were throwing away because it had a call to prayer, and we threw away every copy because it had the call to prayer in it. And this is Kato Trojan, which has the Muslim call to prayer in one of the stages.
I got that.
That's
Kato Trojan. It's actually a decent fighting game.
Yeah, I haven't played it. I just got that like a couple months ago. I'm trying to.
Yes,
go
when you go to that guy's stage, it has the call to prayer on it. But it's a great fighting game. I enjoyed it. I would have liked a sequel to that game. That was one of the very first games that they had that was a decent fighting game outside of Tao Feng Fist of the Lotus, which was from the other creator of Mortal Kombat, who left and came back to Mortal Kombat because he failed on his own. But Tao Feng Fist of the Lotus, if it wasn't so damn hard, it would have been great.
So did they discontinue that?
What, Tao Feng Fist of the Lotus?
No, the one that you just showed.
That's correct. That was discontinued and all the copies were supposed to be thrown away. Now, I was smart enough when I was throwing those away that after I got off shift, I went back to that dumpster and dumpster dive and got all of those and sold them on eBay.
Very smart man.
Hey, let me. So
I think I got mine for $12 like a couple months ago. So it was pretty good.
How long did you work at EB Games?
I worked at EB Games once I had left Columbia, and I went to, I was working there part-time, and then we moved to Baltimore. I love Baltimore. Baltimore's a beautiful, beautiful city, and believe it or not, I don't know if anybody's ever been there, has some of the best seafood of all time, and then the calamari, like some of the Greek restaurants, man, that Greek food was so good there, and I've had Greek food all over the place. Their Greek food was amazing there, but I would say I probably was there from probably about roughly 7 to 8, maybe 10 years, because I was there when they transferred over to GameStop, to the evil empire, which made me lose faith in gaming.
So what console era was that, or eras, I should say?
Okay, so basically the original PlayStation 2, Xbox, and then Xbox 360, all the way up to Xbox One, PS4, and what made me sell more PS4s than anything else and made me change from being an Xbox man to a PlayStation man is when one of the Xbox was it CEOs or head guy at the time said, well, if you're too poor and you can't afford to be online 24/7, then I guess you should continue playing the Xbox 360. Cool, brother. I switched over to the PS4 and didn't look back, and everyone in that, and I'm a great salesman. So I sold everybody, and I would play that clip as they walked into the store because everybody was an Xbox guy. And I would play that clip over and over on my phone like a loop and just destroy Xbox. And it was my mission because I was poor and couldn't be on the internet 24/7.
It's so funny how, like, during different console generations, they flip-flop. Like, one says the worst thing while the other says the best thing, and then then PlayStation will say the worst thing, and Xbox will say the best thing the next generation. Oh,
they had
I took that shit personal.
Blizzard event, something like that.
Oh,
they had
yeah.
a Blizzard event recently. They're talking about like Blizzard was like they're announcing a cell phone game. They're like, "What? You guys all don't have cell phones or something like that?" Like it was like people were like, "We didn't come here to watch our." I think it was, I don't know if it was Diablo or some shit. Like, we didn't come here to hear about a cell phone game. We want an actual real, console game or a PC game.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. That Diablo. Game,
right? It was like probably like maybe 2 years. I'd say probably 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, it's like going to a strip club and getting advice, on how to raise your kids.
What the fuck?
What?
That's why I
That's
know.
the right thing to do.
That's what I do.
All right. Hey, so Tom, what do you what consoles are you playing right now? What's your weapon of choice right now?
My weapon of choice is currently the Xbox X series because I'm currently doing Starfield, and then I'm also running through PS5. So I'm actually doing Last of Us 2 because it only cost me $10 because I had the original piece of trash, and then it popped all the trophies that I had to begin with. So and I'm doing their little survival thing, and the survival thing's actually good, and you can beat Joel after you unlock him in the survivor thing. So that's fun.
Yeah, I heard that's.
There's a little bit of news. PlayStation has been refunding a lot of people who just outright bought remastered The Last of Us 2 remastered because instead of spending an extra $40, they could have just spent an extra $10 and gotten the upgrade. But
and that's what I did. I spent $10, got the upgrade, and to be honest with you guys, it doesn't look any better. It really doesn't. It looks almost identical.
Yeah, I don't see.
Now I do like the free trophy pops, but I'm not like in love with trophies. I don't trace trophies like that. I used to when I was on the Xbox. Dude, I literally have not touched the Xbox up until last year. I hadn't touched the Xbox in maybe 4 or 5 years, and my gamer achievement score was like 167 or 170,000.
I don't know what that means.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
I was just pissed that they came out with it for the PS5 because that meant I had to buy a fucking another copy of it. So,
Oh, trust me, it's not even that pretty. I mean, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Everybody hated on it, man. Like it came out. I was probably about 3.5 years ago. It literally came out on my birthday, and I don't know, whenever it came out.
Can I tell you why they hated on it?
Because of the. Oh, go ahead. Why do you think that?
Okay, because it's a bait and switch. That's like saying, or catfishing. So that's like saying you've been talking to this pretty girl online, and she's been using all these filters and all these other things, and she's been saying, "Oh, I ain't got no kids, I ain't got like a fake leg, I don't have a dick." And then all of a sudden, you go there, she's got a fake leg, she's got like 7 kids, like Bebe's kids, and then she also has a dick to begin with. So it was a bait and switch because the thing was all their trailers, and I'm surprised no one filed a class action lawsuit against their asses because all their trailers were showing Joel alive, and what you believed in all the trailers was that they killed her girlfriend, okay? And everybody was okay with that. They killed her girlfriend. Now Joel has to help her get revenge on the girl who killed her girlfriend and all this other stuff. And that would have been cool. But no, It was Joel's a bitch and he gets killed and dies like a dog. And here's my thing. For someone who survived that long, spoiler alert, someone who survived that long, do you honestly think he's going to tell some rando strangers his name and then he's going to be in a compromised situation where rando strangers could kill him?
Yeah, right. No,
Shit.
It's the
Thank
same
you,
thing
man.
with Metal Gear Solid, though. They did the same thing with Metal Gear Solid. What I don't remember. Metal Gear Solid, was it maybe Sons of Liberty? I can't remember which one it was, but it's like you thought you were playing as Solid Snake the whole game, with the trailers and shit like that, and then it comes to find out you're playing as like the whole damn near the whole game you're playing as a totally different person. So it's kind of the same situation, but I don't know. Like I don't know. I think it's more of that was more of a like, she's a lesbian, and I don't know. I think that's what caused more grief than anything else.
I had no problem with her being lesbian. Hell, I had no problem with Abby allegedly being trans. I had a problem with the whole killing Joe off and basically saying that he was in the trailer hunting to go kill Abby or X, Y, and Z. And I hate the fact that I had to play as a person that I hated that killed Joe. It's like, oh, you have to be sympathetic to her. That's like being sympathetic to your rapist.
I mean,
well, he only raped me because he loved me.
Yeah, it's the easy go-to in all media today. I mean, it's the whole Rey Luke Skywalker situation all over the place, and make Luke look like a bitch.
Ray Palpatine. She's not a Skywalker. She's a Palpatine.
I didn't say Ray Skywalker. I did not say that. I said Ray Luke Skywalker. I didn't make
because Luke
Skywalker saved his father, who was the baddest, most meanest son of a bitch, but couldn't save his little whiny ass little nephew. Who the fuck writes these shitbag stories?
Anyway, thanks, guys. I can take Last of Us 2 out of my backlog now. God damn it. Spoiler warnings and shit.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. This game sucks, and here's why. Sean was talking to me earlier. He's actually brought this up to me a couple times, and he says, well, when you go to the bathroom, you don't tell us, it's kind of fucks things up. So I'm going to use a signal, and then this is the this is the international sign for poop, I believe. You take your thumb and you go like that.
No, it's going make.
I don't know what this is. This is something else. All right, this is a different podcast. Well, anyway, this is my poop, my pee sign, but it's poop. But anyway. On that note, I'll be right back. But hey, T-Diddy, before I go, tell these guys about the Germany Sega heist.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll be back.
So
let's go.
What are we talking
I was in Germany, and I was skipping school, but I wasn't really skipping school because I always go to first period. And does anybody remember when schools used to have staff assistants?
Yeah.
Okay, so I worked staff assistants first period, but I was actually very computer savvy and computer smart. I've always been computer savvy and computer smart, except for today. And so I basically I'd take a day off, and I would basically schedule myself there the whole day, and me and a dude named Martin L., I'm not going to give his last name out, would basically go travel over the German economy and just go all over the place and do stuff. And so we were at a mall in, I think it was outside of Schwabach. It was somewhere. And he's like, hey, man, I bet you won't take a Sega Genesis, or it's a Sega Mega Drive because it's, European. I said, dude, it's not about taking something. It's about being smart enough to basically, you have to own it. It's like with anything in life. If you're a salesman, I always tell anybody, it doesn't matter what you look like to a woman. It matters if you have that it factor. It matters if you care. It matters if you can cut a fucking promo. If we want to go back to wrestling, okay? You have to believe that shit. So I walked in, grabbed the Sega Mega Drive, grabbed a couple of games, and just walked out like I owned it. Then we got back on the U-Bahn, which is the subway, and by then I see people coming after us, but it's too late. We're already on the U-Bahn, which is the subway.
You still have Mega Drive?
Sega Mega Drive, and I can tell you this: having played the Sega Genesis and playing that European Sega Mega Drive, the Mega Drive was so much better, cleaner, and the graphics and the sound just popped like nothing else.
Yeah, but the game's played a lot slower.
Dude, but see, that's because you're not playing on the right wattage. If you were over there playing on their wattage, it'd be differently. I was playing on the, the actual their currency, and we have a different currency over here. So
No, I know. Yeah.
it's
Sure.
just
So
a
you
little
did-
bit different. But man, those games look so beautiful. Now, since you talked about Star Wars, I want to bring up a goodie and a rarity of Star Wars. I'm going to show you something and see if you know what this is.
Oh, Knights of the Old Republic.
Don't look like an album. I don't know what it is.
A calendar.
Actually, this came to all the managers for EB Games before Knights of the Old Republic came out, and
Okay.
this is a little. It tells you all the stories. I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you. Shows you all the content of the planets, the main characters, the plots,
Wow. That's
all well
That's great.
illustrated. And it has a little bit of everything.
so that you guys.
I
would
mean,
know about the
literally,
game.
it shows you everything about all the characters.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome.
And I'd like to think this is one of the best rarities that I have kept for myself over the years
That's
because
a cool little promo. Definitely.
no one has that unless
Yeah.
they kept it because it was just for managers
Yeah.
only. And I don't know how many stores it went to for EB Games. I think it was an EB Game exclusive. And it wasn't for the general public. It didn't come with any copies whatsoever. So unless you worked for EB Games, you didn't receive one of these bad boys.
Yeah, it's just so that the managers would know about the game or something like
Yep.
that. So you can talk
And know
about
how to
it.
sell it, and know everything about it. And I kept it over the years, and everybody I showed it to is like, "Hey, man, can I buy that?" No, no, you can't. I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
I would get it, and it would go on the pile of more shit that I don't need. I can't use.
Yeah.
No, that's the good thing about when you used to EB Games used to be worth a damn before they came whatever. We'd have all these little extra things. They have
Yep.
managers meetings and all this other stuff. And how I got the job, man, is I can tell you how I got the job, at least in Baltimore. So my wife had moved up there for a job. I left my job for water customer service. And I didn't have a job at the time. And I was working part-time at EB Games back in South Carolina. Okay. And so they didn't want to hire me because, they thought I was a country bumpkin because, I sound like I'm from the South because I've lived in the South long enough to sound like I'm from the South. So I basically have an interview and I call him up personally. And I didn't know how this was going to work out. And this, I swear this is true. So Peter Romero, who used to be a part of Wizards, had became the GM in that area or general manager, whatever, something or other. And I talked to him and we're at some mall and it's near the fountain. And he said, dude, you have little to no experience in gaming outside of being a part-timer and then being like a beta tester for Capcom at one point in time. And Konami. And he said, why should I hire you? And why are you even asking for a management position since you're a part-timer? I told him everything wrong with the stores, which is amazing for someone to hear because everybody dressed like a bum. Nobody dressed professionally. And then they didn't know how to talk to customers. They're all on their phones, the little crappy phones are on the actual work phone. And I said, look, man, give me an opportunity. I'll change these things around. If I don't do what I'm supposed to do within a month, fire me. So long story short, dude gave me a shot. He gave me the worst store in the district, which was I think ranked either 900 or it was just dog bad in the thing. And I went there as a customer first for a week, checking out the staff, see how the staff works, see if the staff has anything, see who needs to be fired, who doesn't need to be fired. And these guys would just look at me, wouldn't even greet me. And I'm talking about a real greet. I'm not talking about the GameStop bullshit of welcome to GameStop, or welcome to Moe's.
Yeah.
It was
Right,
more
say
of
that.
they wouldn't even do that, man. They just look at you and they'd hop back on their phone or talk to some random person who's not even there to buy a game.
Yeah.
And, so long story short, I went there as a week, checked out the people who worked there back and forth. When I came in there as a manager, I said, hey, this is what we need to do. And, either you're on board to letting me train you or you're not on board. And some people were on board and some people left. And I didn't fire anybody. I gave them the opportunity. And this one guy, I'll never forget it, man. It's this old dude that had dreadlocks, this old white dude that had dreadlocks, and talking about he's a better salesman than me and he's going to outwork me. And I said, dude, check this out. We're just going to do sales based off the day. And I guarantee you, I will double your numbers or I will quit. Long story short, I doubled his numbers, and he still stayed there and still whined and cried and griped like a punk. But still, my whole thing was, man, is I wanted to outwork you. I wanted to beat you in submission. And trust me, I love competition when it comes to selling games. I sold Kabuki Warriors to somebody.
Goodness.
That game's dog shit.
What console is that on?
That's on the original Xbox. Kabuki Warriors. Look it up.
Yeah.
That is a horrible fighting game.
So Tom,
And I won the bet.
I'm trying to remember if it sounds familiar. I'm trying to remember if I do have it. I'm gonna check.
And I'll just never forget how much I loved it, man, because I outworked everybody there, and I was hungry. And that's why I think it is, man. Is people got to be. There's no hunger in video games anymore. If you're just making a game, you're copying somebody else. This is like so and so game. Have some original ideas. When I heard Will talk about Tenchu, okay. The last Tenchu was Tenchu Z for the Xbox, an amazing game which had 4-player co-op online, which was super awesome. And everything about the game was amazing. And everything. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying. Yeah, I was just Tenchu. Yes, I'm here for it.
And then they decided not to make any more, and the closest thing to it was Sekiro Die Twice. And I'm hoping this new one coming out, Rise of the Ronin, is going to go back to some of those same types of styles that Tenchu Z or Tenchu had in general. Because I love ninja games, man. I'm all about the ninja games. I mean, I loved was it Kid Nicky, aka Little Nicky or whatever. I used to play that in Bayonne, New Jersey. And I love that game, man. Kid Nicky was awesome.
Little Nicky, and like the Prince song.
No, Kid Nicky. Kid Nicky was an NES game, I believe, from Capcom.
Yep, pink cover, right?
Yep.
Rise of the Ronin. They showed that off on not last year, but the year before last. Game of the year.
That's correct. It's coming out this March.
It looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Now the next game. The next game that's coming out, dudes, you're going to want that y'all might be sleeping on is End of Eden.
I'm not familiar with that.
I feel like I've heard of that. End of Eden.
I'm trying to remember what it's about.
It's about two, basically, a witch and a warlock. The witch dies, and the warlock lives, and he's trying to bring her soul back while trying to exorcise other souls back to the other world. So that comes out February the 14th or 13th.
Is it an RPG or what? What is it?
It is an action RPG. End of Eden.
Physical.
It's a February game, so I don't have it on pre-order yet. So there we go.
Okay, it's you're not going to really see it. It'll pop up, but you're not going to see it unless you look for it. Just look up End of Eden, and you'll see I guess an old Irish guy or a mid-aged Irish guy, and you'll see a young African-American woman.
Guys, any resolutions, New Year's resolutions for video gaming?
Go back and beat a lot of these old games I loved as a child. That I haven't beat. The one game I have not beat that I wanted to beat forever. You're gonna laugh at me, guys. I never finished off. I got to the end, but there was you only get 2 continues or 1 continue. The original NES Rhaegar. Has anybody ever played that?
Oh yeah,
Rhaegar.
Yep.
I've heard of it.
I have that.
I haven't played it.
I played it.
Okay, the original NES Rhaegar only allows you either 2 saves once you get to a certain point, and that's it, and you have to start all the way over. And that game was ungodly hard. It was not easy, and you had to grind. And this is back before you could use emulators and stuff like that. So that game I think
the last level doesn't have any ability to save, doesn't it?
That's correct, and that's and. So
you lose,
you're done.
You can't save. Yeah, that's it.
How do you play these old games, Tom? Are you using game preservation techniques or?
Absolutely, I'm using game preservation techniques from Amazon actually.
What?
Amazon.
I can't be on this podcast. I can't fucking deal with this shit. Fucking pirates over here. Thought I was here with a couple of upgraded individuals. I'm gonna go fucking.
I was trying to tell these guys before the show.
I'm gonna go fucking Put
Tom
my
is not.
fucking power glove on, jog on my goddamn power pad, and fucking jerk myself off with a fucking 3D imager. All right.
Ooh.
You're gonna put your power glove on and check someone's prostate.
I'm going to play my
Yeah.
Vectrex.
Hey, hey, funny story about the Power Glove. If you got time to hear it, there was a girl that when I was in Bayonne, New Jersey, I was in middle school there, Horseman Middle School off of Broadway in Bayonne, New Jersey. It's right across from the Pike in New York, right across from New York City.
Wait, middle school. So this is an underage girl story.
No. Well, I was underage too. I was like 13. Okay, there's nothing sexual about it. So her brother had the Power Glove and he had all these cool games. You know, I don't have anything because my dad's like an E5. He's a nobody. But like. Me and her brother would be playing games, and he had Mike Tyson's Punch Out, and we'd be trying to play it with the Power Glove and stuff like that. And she would come in, and she'd be like, "I'm in the Macy's catalog. I'm a big time model." And she'd be like, "Look, I'm in the JC Penney's catalog. I'm a big time model." And I'm like, "I'm trying to fucking play a game. I don't give a fuck if you're in some fucking magazine or." I don't give a fuck about that shit. And why do women?
Was she in the lingerie part? Because that's the only
Dude,
part.
she's
of
No,
Dude,
she was a kid. She was like, you know, just like
man,
the
all
kid
right.
pictures
I
or
thought she was
whatever.
an older sister.
But to me, I was kind of annoyed because she would
I thought she was an older sister. All right, Jesus.
because she'd keep bothering me, and I'm like, I'm trying to play games with your brother, and he also had Trojan. You know, I never played Trojan before.
Yep,
Trojan was
great game.
awesome.
Yep, that's Capcom.
How about you two dickheads? You guys got any New Year's video games resolutions, or is this more of the same for you this year?
I wish that I could
Not have
download
Call
all
of Damn
oh,
Duty
go for
as
it.
my top game of the year.
You're gonna spread it out.
Who do you owe money to?
I wish I could
Yeah,
take all of
shit.
these games that I have and fucking download them in my head once, so that I could say that I did play them all, because there's absolutely no fucking way.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be better if you just erased your memories and play your favorite games over again?
They change hourly. It's you know, I can't stick with one thing too long. The second I put it down, like I very rarely go.
You're a
back to
jumper
it.
like me. You're a jumper.
Yeah. If I want to complete a game, I pretty much have to do it in like one sitting. You know, like that's it. You know, I'll stay up 48 hours and play a full game if I want to. If I'm making a point to play that game. But the second I put it down, it's tough for me to go back, man.
Yeah, I know what you mean there. I'm trying to work on my backlog. The backlog beatdown, as it were.
Right.
That's a good
Or
name.
Resident Evil.
So much to use that backlog beatdown. But,
We'll start a band. We'll call that.
The backlog beat down. Hey, I got something for you guys.
Sounds like
It's not like a
we
gay porno. The
sounds like we like.
backlog
Yeah,
beatdown.
I was gonna say it sounds like we like to take it in the air.
Jesus. No, let's try and steer away from the porno, guys. This is a video game program.
All right, so I'm gonna start this new thing here. I don't know if we'll do it every week here, but we're gonna call this.
Whoa, what the hell?
What is that intro?
So what the hell? What the hell is this? So
you
this is
spent all week on that, didn't you?
yeah, all week, all of 3 seconds making that game.
Yeah, it shows, dude.
The production is
I'm getting it
unreal. So what the hell? What the hell is going to be? And I might change the name later. We'll see. But it's
Nope,
gonna be you
that's it.
guys versus the chat. So I'm gonna throw up a couple images here. They are gonna be pixelated and blurred. We're gonna see if you can get the answer before the chat can.
All right.
And we'll just kind of keep score from there. So
I'm gonna suck.
you
at
guys
this.
ready?
I'll let you all know.
They're gonna be just random games through all the different kind of consoles.
Are these
This-
like game covers, or are they individual
Yeah,
characters?
they're gonna be game covers for now.
Mhm.
And I might change that, but yeah, it'll be game covers for now. And I'll see. These are gonna be probably pretty easy today. I just want to kind of see what this looks like.
Yeah, let's go.
But we might make it a little bit harder. We'll see. But you guys ready?
Yeah, let's go. Let's
Ready?
see what you got.
Is
All
chat
right.
ready? Is chat ready?
Chat.
Is the chat
Chat, are
ready?
you ready?
Yeah, they're all taking pisses. They're all doing this.
All right, first, yeah.
That's not how you do it.
All right, first one up here is this one here.
What the fuck is
Metal Gear,
that?
easy. NES.
You motherfucker.
Oh,
What'd
it
he
is,
say?
yeah.
He
Metal
got
Gear.
it. He got
Metal
it.
Gear?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's Metal Gear. He got it.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
man.
NES. The NES one.
Chat.
Yep.
Yep, the NES. Yeah.
Do you know
Chat,
how
you
many?
gotta be on your-
Do you know how many different people were stealing from with this thing? not just the old Gibsy show, but what is that? Take Five. I can't remember. It was a anyway.
Will, I know 1,000 people that fucking do it. Why can't we? Let's fucking do it. Let's have fucking... What the hell?
Radio's like, you didn't beat me. All right, next one.
You didn't type it fast enough, radio. Don't
Next
tell
one.
if you don't
They're
type
calling delay.
it.
Jeez, what is this? I don't know.
That would be 64 Quest, if I'm correct,
Oh my God.
for the Nintendo 64. No?
No.
Do we get a hint?
Nope.
It's not 64 Quest for Quest 64.
We got it.
What was it?
Kind of got it.
Banjo Kazooie.
Oh, Banjo Kazooie. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you're right. You're right.
T-Diddy, you were in the right genre, definitely. All right. So next one up
You
here.
guys are
Do
nuts.
these get less pixelated if nobody guesses?
If I make them easy enough, then they're just easy.
Okay. What?
Well, no, there should be
so-
different. There should be different stages. Like
I'm gonna
we're
guess-
gonna build the game right now. If somebody can't get this in 30 seconds, you do one that's a little less pixelated and a little less pixelated.
All right,
No,
we'll
we'll
work
get-
on that. We'll work on
And
it.
I'm sorry if
Alright,
you're colorblind. So
Next, yeah. Next one up here.
Oh, Tetris. It's Tetris. I win.
VR? No.
Jesus,
Metal-
it's a PS2 game. I can tell you that much.
Well, I think it's metal. It's either PS2 or PSP Vita, or PSP. It's either Metal Gear VR because the Ninja, but it might not be Metal Gear VR.
I'll give you guys a hint. It's a PS2 game.
PS2 game.
I told you that. I win.
Asia got it.
Jesus.
What was it?
Shaolin.
It's Shaolin
Mortal
Monks.
Kombat.
Oh, nice.
I gotta blur my eyes so I can see this, but then again, I could never see the holograms in the fucking like that dickhead in Mallrats. I could never see the hologram in the mall.
It's a schooner. You dumbass. It's not a schooner. It's a boat. Schooner is a small boat.
All right, I got two more here. This one here.
Oh, that's an Xbox game, and that is, God damn it, I know this.
Was that Rouge? Hold up. Let me think about it.
I give up on all of this shit.
Xbox 360. It is.
I see 6114 in the middle of the damn.
How
thing.
green
Sorry.
was her valley?
Is
Need
it
for
Rouge?
Speed to Run.
Yeah. that's not
y'all,
Rouge.
chat is killing y'all. Chat's got y'all
Yeah,
3
we
to
suck.
1.
We suck. We're not real
Yeah.
video game collectors. We only play them on
What was
YouTube.
it?
Need for Speed to Run.
Need for Speed to Run.
I don't do racing games. That's my one weakness.
I only look at
Alright.
spines of games. I don't look at
I'll actually pull them out. All right, last one.
I don't
I
pull
mean,
out.
chat
Ugh.
won, but we'll go with this
You're
last one here.
sterile, Sean.
He's Catholic. Oh, that's easy. 007. The world is not enough.
Damn it.
Yep, he got it.
Damn, Tom, you're fucking killing it, dude.
I knew that.
Yeah,
It is the
you
world
would-
is not enough, correct?
Yes, it is. I'm thinking,
Okay, I was
no, I'm
making
trying
sure.
to
I
think
didn't
of-
want to say it wrong.
Hold on, let me make sure because
Or
no, you're
or
right.
in the
You're
end,
wrong.
You're wrong.
Okay.
He's wrong.
in the end, all of nothing.
Well, is it
No.
Nightfire?
Yep. Nice fire.
There you go.
No. It's not even called Nightfire. It's this one here.
Underfire.
Yeah.
Under fire.
James, the purpose of doing
Quantum
like, a quiz
Silence
is
is
for
the
you to know
best
the damn
007 game
answer.
outside of From Love
That was
with
quick.
Russia. For a
All
third
right,
person
that
game, anyway.
is The end.
Whoa, what the hell?
What the the hell is
Well,
that?
I have a feeling the chat won.
Yeah, the chat won that one.
Just
I
no,
won that
fucking
one.
Tom won.
Chat.
No, I only had two.
I don't know.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
just two
chat.
versus all those dickheads. You win.
Hilda was on fire.
It's like
Hey,
it's
well,
yeah. Well,
AJ too.
AJ, yeah.
It's like that. How many 3-year-old or was how many 5-year-olds do you think you could take in a fight? They put you in a gym and they open the doors up and just a bunch of 5-year-olds came in to kick your ass. How many of them could you take out before they demolish you?
I'm so fat, I would just lay down and roll over them like a steamroller.
Take it easy, Snorlax. But no. Oh, let me see. Oh, what else we got here? Do we let's guys, let's do some segments. We got some segments here. We like to do. Let's you guys already did a Rarity report. I saw it on my phone.
We did not do fucking Rarity report. He showed up one thing.
Well, that's all you're supposed to
got
do.
a lot more.
Report, Sean. All right.
I brought 10
gentlemen.
things.
The Rarity report. All right, I'm going first because I know Sean showed me before the program he has this one, but this is fucking rare. It's not rare. You can find it. It's very, very easy to find. It's very inexpensive. But it's rare that anybody has this piece of shit in their collection. And this is Yourself Fitness. Look at that. I bought this.
Not that fucking rare, buddy.
You see,
This is so basic.
This I picked this up because I got it sealed. I think it was $1. It was $1 sealed. So I was like, shit, it's for me. That's a new PS2 case. And that's what I got it for. But what makes this one extra special is it has a manual and you get a free gift. You get a copy of Prevention Magazine, low carb recipes.
And 1 week's to her fans only.
dude, this man, look what she's doing on there. She's doing a lot there. But, anyway, that's my copy, or this is my contribution to this week's Rarity report.
Strangely enough, mine does not have the manual, but it does have the coupon for the prevention thing.
My girlfriend listens. I can't say that. All right, guys, let's move on.
Sure you can.
All right, so my Rarity, which I'm hoping no one has ever seen or played, is I love wrestling. Like I said, it's always been my favorite pastime. I grew up watching a lot of greats, and I was lucky enough to get this Japanese game, which is Wild Rings Wrestling for the original Xbox.
I don't have that.
Oh, nice. I haven't heard of
Is
that.
the original Xbox region lock?
Yeah. No, it was not. And you can basically be any character from Stone Cold Steve Austin. You can have him fight Mike Tyson. You can have a sumo wrestler or like a kickboxer fight a wrestler, or have Mike Tyson fight like a MMA guy. And it's unbelievably awesome. Wild Rings Wrestling, only on the Xbox. It's a Japanese game. And it has, look at all the different fighting styles. All the different fighting styles that can fight against each other. So you could have like anybody. Like I had Tyson beat the hell out of some Taekwondo guy because he tried to like grab him and use jiu-jitsu. That didn't work on Mike Tyson.
I thought the OG Xbox was region locked, except for a certain number of games.
Now
some games do work. Yeah, like it wasn't like a hard region lock.
No, it wasn't a hard region lock. And let me give you another rarity here that a lot of people may not know about.
Like Operation Wolf. That wouldn't work on a US Xbox, I don't think.
Now, because this is the PlayStation Ain't
Not
Dead
Operation
podcast.
Wolf. The what's the one that came out on PS4? The one where you're the president. Not
That
Operation
would be Operation Metal Werewolf, and that was a original. You got the demo for it here in America on the original Xbox, but it never came out to America unless you got the Japanese version.
Exactly, yeah, but that won't work on a US Xbox, I don't think.
Well, that's why you have a soft mod on it.
No, we don't do that here.
That's why you have a game
Now-
preservation modification.
Now, if you're a big Tomb Raider fan, because the remakes are getting ready to come out, I actually bought this when I pre-ordered. Was it Nights? It was Night something there for PS2, and is the Lara Croft EB Games Collector's Edition, and it has all the movies from 1, 2, and 3. And a couple of other PlayStation 1 games, all the movies all together, and then it has video. Let me go ahead and open it up here in a minute. And it has all the videos of PlayStation. And let me open this bad boy up. Sorry, guys. I got to hold things because I was unbelievably ignorant today.
That's kind of rad, dude. I want that.
That's
So what,
it.
it has all the cutscenes or the Angelina Jolie movies?
All the cutscenes from all the games.
Oh, okay.
Now, because Ratchet, Clank, and Jax this is not for resale, guys. This is another special. Jack Dexter's, sorry, let me get this correct here. And it even says not for resale. It's all the movies for 1, 2, and 3, giving you all the stories.
So it's just the cutscenes.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's
I wonder if you consider that part of the collection if you're, going for PS2, since it's rated.
I wonder.
and it's a DVD. So that's another one. And I also have something else that I want to bring up to you guys.
I wonder if Mr. Finn Ravens has that in his collection.
Mm.
You're gonna have to ask him when he comes on the show.
Most people have part 1 of this. This is part 1. I'm sure you all have this one, correct?
I have that one. Yeah, I have that.
But do you have part 2, which I also have? Let me step over here to my other collection here. Now, part 2, you got.
Oh wow! Yeah, look at that.
What is this a game, a DVD, a movie?
These are DVD collectibles that came for pre-ordering games,
Yeah.
or you got for before a pre-order. And this is the part 2 that has all the movies for Snake Eater, or it's supposed to have most of these for Snake Eaters, if I'm correct. I can't remember correctly. Let me open this bad boy up here.
Some poor guy didn't get his pre-order because somebody stole it at work.
That's right.
That's nice.
That's sick. Okay.
All right, I got one more thing to show you guys. Now, for those of you who didn't have a modded PS2 and wanted to play a region game and couldn't, you needed this right here.
Oh yeah.
The Magic Slide. And if you put that in, it would let you be able to play your PS imports, like 100 Bullets. There's like Aroni Kenshin, a couple other ones I had that I really enjoyed before I got rid of them. But I had a ton of Japanese imports. I loved all my imports. They were super awesome. And then one last one, and I'll get out the way here.
Dance.
There's
if
a
I
little
can find
tool
it.
so you can jack the thing in there and open it up.
Now, how many here have a copy of Asura's Wrath?
Yes, I do.
Do you have this book right here?
I do not.
No,
This
I do
has-
not have that.
It has all the artwork.
That came with the PS3, or that come with
This was with the PS3 version with all the artwork for each character and basically talking about each character.
It didn't come in the game though.
It did not come with the game. It came with the pre-order.
Okay.
So if you pre-ordered it beforehand, you got all these cool, awesome things in the booklets and talking about all the different things in the game, like the characters and backstories of characters.
No, that's
Very cool. That is a
that's
cool little thing.
Or Asura's Wrath. Now I'm gonna do one more thing here and get out y'all's way. And if you y'all
Said one
have
more thing. 3 times you said one more thing.
all right. Now how many here are fans of Oddworld?
Yeah.
Me.
Okay.
Abe's
So if
Odyssey.
you had pre-ordered Oddworld Stranger for the original Xbox, because remember, Oddworld was only on the Xbox at the point in time. Well, all the other Oddworld games, you got the movies for to get the backstory of all the Oddworld games.
Oh, look at
I
that.
think I've seen that before. Yeah.
So is that the game and is that a double disc?
No, it's just one disc. It was just for the pre-order because, like it says, pre-order.
Okay.
And it had all the movies for the other Oddworlds on it, telling you the stories of all the other Oddworlds.
Oh, but the game isn't on that.
No, the
That's
game is
cool.
on
That's
something
cool.
different. Sorry.
Yeah. Yep.
And
You
I'm
see the
sure
cover of that?
I'm not sure if this was.
He snuck another one in there. You said one last one.
I've seen that one. Yeah, I've seen that one.
Okay, yeah, I
Sneaky.
thought y'all seen that one, and then I had a couple of PlayStation 3 games, but I think these are not as rare as you think they are, which is Bleach, and I'm sure everybody has Bleach on this collection path. And then, of course, the only other thing I can think of that would be rare at this point because it's so damn old, would be Genji.
Warhawk.
If anybody remembers Genji,
No, I don't.
Genji, Way of the Blade.
Yeah, I remember Genji. Yeah.
right here,
Yeah.
Way of the Blade.
Oh yeah.
I wish they'd remake
I remember
this.
that. Yep.
It was actually not a bad samurai game. It's actually pretty cool. And you had like 2 other friends that were your characters.
Mm-hmm.
But I have some other things, but that's for what we bought. And I had bought some few things. But I mean, I'm not a collector. I still have a little bit of collections. And I hope I was able to show you a few things you've never seen before.
Oh, most definitely, man.
I'm happy. I'm happy that you have shit that Sean doesn't have because every time I show something, Sean's like, I already got that. Fucking ruining my good time, Sean.
Yeah, well, I brought 3, and Will yelled at me. He said I'm not allowed to have 3.
Oh, I yelled at you. I don't
I
yell.
can show my Xbox rarities.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're at Yourself Fitness. You're gonna.
I'm not saying it's shit. I'm just saying I have to. Well, no, I don't have to. But yeah, here we go.
I'm showing my 3. Fuck it. All right. Mine are. See, there's nothing special about mine. They're just rare. Because today we're not doing the speculation game. We're just doing something rare in our collection. So mine are obvious ones. So I got really not a lot to say about it because everybody knows about it if you're watching video game stuff on YouTube. So here we go. We got Cubivore on the GameCube.
Very, very nice.
And
Complete?
this did come with the cellophane still on it, but you know me, I had to open it up.
Open it up.
It wasn't sealed, but the original cellophane was still on it when I got it. Yes, it's completely complete. Here's another rarity in my collection. We got Jack Bros.
Oh, nice.
For the Virtual
Very
Boy.
nice. That was too.
How many times did that give you headaches playing the Virtual Boy?
Never. I love playing it. The Vertical Force that game gives me a little bit of dizziness, but it's because
Do you lay down to play it, or do you stand at a table?
No, I just sit at the table. Table. I could play that thing for hours, man. No problem. And one more thing for rarity. This one's pretty rare, especially to see complete in box. But here's my Action 52 for the NES.
Heard of that? Is that like a bunch of different games on it?
It's got 52 games there, James.
And it's clean.
Suggested retail price $199.
Good.
A bargain for 52 action-packed games that are not playable because they suck.
You guys gotta watch. If you haven't, have you seen?
This does have a Cheetah Men one on it. You can't like get past like level 3 or whatnot on it, because everything breaks.
You seen the Video Game Nerds?
Yes.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, Angry Video Game Nerd did a video on this.
Yeah.
But it is pretty hard to find complete in box. You can find carts here and there. But that's my rarity report.
Rarity. I'll show you two little quick pieces here real quick. These only were given out to employees for Sony. I know it's something that Sean's looking for. They came out around Pride Month. I want to say about 2 months ago. But these are the Pulse 3D Pride Edition. They're numbered.
They will be mine.
What'd you say?
They will be mine.
They came in this box. They're all numbered. I'm not for sure how many they are. This is 282. But they all
Looks
came
like
in this
such-
box.
It looks like such a bootleg box.
I know, but it's for the employees only. That's so they probably didn't really care. So yeah, these are you can only get these through the employee store through Sony.
Are you sure that somebody just didn't put a white pair in there and just print out
Spray paint a
piece of
fucking
paper
rainbow?
on there?
They actually are. Yeah,
Jesus
they're
Christ.
actually refurbished. They use refurbished ones for some reason, and then did the design on them. So, and then last but not least, is this here. So we got FIFA 23. This was only for the developers for the game. There's only 1,300 of these made. It comes with this nice little presentation here. So
Whoa!
pull
There you
that
go.
out, and then I got the ES.
You got fucking David Copperdale over here, fucking with that.
So you got the studio edition of FIFA 23. It's only 1,300 copies. This is number 398. But yeah, so only given to the employees of
I have 393.
that worked on the game. You don't have none. Damn it! And that's it. A Rarity report.
That is an awesome box.
Yeah, no, I love that
Super box.
presentation.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We usually run through the news before we get in all these segments of ours. So let's talk about what's been in the news. Let's see what we got here. Limited Run shuns Xbox again. Felix the Cat and Rocket Knight Adventures Resparks won't be coming to Xbox because physical games fail to make money for limited run games. And a digital port isn't viable for limited run either because they're not getting anything on that either. So on that end either. So there's that. Let's see what else we got here. Kratos.
They I think the lowest print run is higher than what PlayStation has.
Yeah,
Isn't it? Don't they need to make 2,000 Xbox games?
5,000.
5,000. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
In other news,
Fuck them anyway.
Kratos. It turns out, just confirmed, Kratos is uncircumcised.
Well, he's Greek, so it's okay.
You heard it here first, guys. In case you were wondering.
All the best regurgitated news from the internet. So yeah,
We need a news intro. We need a.
I'll get right.
Imagine
James-
all those women on those ships getting something dirty. Shame.
You said they're Greek. Why? What women? They don't- they're just there to reproduce. Okay, no, I'm kidding. Apologies to the Greek people. You're not all gay. UK retailer Game is ending trade-ins February 16th, and they're gonna continue selling
To go
off
out of
their
business.
used stock until
Pretty much.
they're gonna continue moving their move stock, their used stock until it's all gone. Game. I think Jamie told me they're in like the back of circumcises plus 4 defense. That's funny.
Hey, just because I've seen all big fat Greek weddings 1, 2, and 3, I'm circumcised. I assure you.
There's a third one, Jesus. But yeah,
There's a third one actually. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Opa, what you
Game
want?
is no longer going to be.
That's called the Adventures of the Foreskin.
Let's focus here, gentlemen.
Man, like it's I feel like GameStop is going that direction because like I'll go in there and freaking they got a bunch of just knickknacks, toys, pops, shirts, action figures, but they have no games. So like it's crazy to me that they're doing that.
I feel the same too, James. Like they're very confused, though. It seems like they're always like riding that line where they're going to go that way, and then all of a sudden they do something out of the blue where they they start saying, okay, we're going to start selling retro games again.
Yeah,
But they don't even put the retro games out. They're behind the counter in a drawer. So they don't, it's like
You know where they're sending all the retro games, right?
Where?
Saudi Arabia. What?
Actually, no. Most of those retro
Indonesia.
games are going to Brazil and other places like Argentina. This is no lie, man. You can look this up. They're sending a ton of those old retro games all to South America because all that stuff's like new to them. So they're paying a pretty penny, not knowing that, you know, this is all old stuff. So they're like hitting them up because they're getting all this old stuff thinking, oh man, we're getting this new and cool and awesome things. No, you're just getting old refurbished garbage.
And then somebody's selling it back to somebody in the States.
Yep.
I know. I remember a while back, CEX in England, they fucking wiped the store shelves and they sent all the shit to Indonesia because they started opening up CEX stores in Indonesia and they needed the fucking.
So you think they're going to change the name of the store? I mean, how can you call it game if you don't have games?
They're selling board games probably and shit, stupid shit like that.
They make more of a paraphernalia probably.
How many copies of Ticket to Ride can you fucking sell?
Ticket to Ride.
Well, let's be honest. They're going to get rid of their stores eventually, and it's all going to be just audio stores of just you just walking in, and it won't even be a walk-in store. I mean, when was the last time you actually set foot in a game? I hadn't been in a GameStop in over like 3 years.
Oh wow.
Damn.
When I'm passing by, I stop in. I don't go out of my way.
Last week we had Ricky Andre on, and we were talking about an extremely rare blue label PS3 game, and James Johnson attempted to juke me on the identity of that game. So now we're going to put that game. It's going to be behind the identity of that game is hidden behind a paywall. So subscribe to our Patreon. Do we have a Patreon? No. Oh, well, we need to make a Patreon. Also,
just to see the blue label game.
It's just cheaper to do fans only.
My girlfriend is right here out of frame. But just so you know, James Johnson has blackmailed me over the Suicide Squad banner he got from GameStop. He's not giving it up, Jess. I'm telling you.
I don't know what you're talking about. You said you didn't want it.
You should see the death stare she's giving you off camera.
Will said he wasn't paying shit for that. That's what Will said. I was in that.
He said he didn't want it. I offered him. He's like, nah, I don't want it.
This is the fair and balanced news here on the PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast. You
said I got my wall space already filled with Resident Evil posters. No Suicide Squad banners going up there.
I'm gonna do my best to get that game for you, honey. No, excuse me, that banner. Can you guys hear her?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, I hear her.
Yeah.
James said it's yours. You know.
Do you want the mic, honey? You tell James a thing or two. He's got it coming. That fucker. Anyway. Oh yeah, this was in the news. Hold on, I got a little thing. Ubisoft executive says you need to get used to not owning your games.
Well, he's the kind of guy who will basically, let a bull have sex with his wife, and his wife will tell him he has no ownership. So he thinks you need no ownership of your games.
But the story's a lot less salacious when you get the whole story. Ubisoft exec says gamers need to get comfortable not owning games in order for subscriptions to take off.
Yeah.
And that's just, as a matter of fact, it's just the way they want things to go.
I'm not subscribing to his wife's fans only. I'm sorry.
You are. Stop it.
No, I'm not.
But everybody and their mothers covered this already.
I never even use it. I don't even know why I am.
Does Ubisoft have their own subscription package? Yeah. Really?
And I don't use it.
So you can play what? You can play Assassin's Creed.
It's part of Xbox Ultimate Pass. That and the EA ones are both part of the Xbox Pass. You can play all the Assassin's Creed, all the Far Cries, all their bullcrap.
Mm-hmm. Well, no matter how much pissing and moaning and bitching everyone does, this is the way that the video game industry is going, and I blame trophy hunters. All right, so.
I blame the DLC from the original proprietor, which is Bethesda Games, with the horse armor that started all. That was the little small rock and that made the little puddle that ended up becoming a wave.
It's always well. Don't please. I implore anybody listening, unless you absolutely have to. Well, not even if you absolutely have to. Just don't buy digital games. Don't support it because it's the only way we're gonna keep physical games on the landscape is if we speak with our dollars and tell these fucking corporate bastards fuck the fuck off. So don't subscribe to subscription service. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh yes, gamer of the century, Billy Mitchell, as his Donkey Kong record reinstated by Twin Galaxies in their historical database. Look at it. Earlier the guy said that uncircumcised penis has +4 defense. That fucking haircut's got +5 against fucking haters. Look at that. It's fucking beautiful.
That's amazing hair. I'm not just saying it from a bald guy either. That's just amazing hair.
Yeah,
he's still
Or if he
cheater in
uses
my
heads
eyes.
and shoulders.
as far as I'm concerned, just based on this man's haircut alone, he can do no wrong. So, Billy,
Cheater.
congratulations on getting your.
He looks like the son of Kenny Loggins.
What's that? What's that, James?
He looks like the son of Kenny Loggins. He's gonna break out in Footloose.
Why are they reinstating that stuff? Like it's
they went to court, and the court thing was just getting dragged on, and nobody could afford it, so they just came to an agreement or a settlement.
No, he knew he was going to lose if he went to trial. Will.
No, that dude, the doctor they had backing his shit. The
settled.
doctor they had backing his shit up. Fucking.
So Twin Galaxies then pulled their countersuit and reinstated the scores. Now, did the Guinness Book of World Records put his scores back in? I can't remember. I think they did that a while ago. But
you can't trust those guys. They're fucking drunk all the time. Oh yes,
allegedly
records will be listed in a historical database, but not the leaderboard, ending a dispute familiar from the 2007 documentary "The King of Kong: Fistful of Quarters." Very well said. He supposedly he played MAME when he didn't do it on original hardware.
Well, he did. You could see it.
Stop it. The doctor has spoken, Sean. The doctor said because he didn't clean the tape heads on his VCR, the fucking artifacts happened.
Oh, is that what
yes, I've done my research. Artifacts appeared on the screen to make it look like MAME when it was actually on original hardware.
Yeah,
the doctor.
Okay.
Hey,
I got a bridge to tell you too, Will.
He's the doctor, Sean. Okay.
I got a bridge to
doctor.
Tell you too.
In other news,
Jess asked.
I know another really famous doctor that told us a shitload of lies, but that's a different podcast.
Honey, I will send you a picture of the banner. There it is. Oh, yes, there it is.
There's the banner. Looks amazing.
It will be mine. Oh, yes. It will. In other news, college football 25 slated to release July 2024. EA does not own the rights to the NCAA name, hence the name College Football 25. So, what do you guys think? Is this going to tank the price of NCAA 14?
No.
I don't care. I have NCAA 14.
No, you should care, John. It's going to devalue.
I don't think it'll tank it.
No,
I don't own it for the money purpose. I own it because it was the last physical copy where I actually had all the names of all the athletes. So I was happy about that.
Well, the thing that's driving the price of the NCAA 14 is because people are still updating the rosters and whatnot, and get all the fresh names. But once 25 drops, there's no need for that old school 360 PS3 era stuff. Oh.
Well, I guess certain resellers need to take care of all their inventory then.
Yeah, well, get rid of it. All right, so let's see what else. Oh, Limited Run Games is dropping the final Nintendo 3DS game, Shantae's Pirate's Curse. Now, Sean, we talked about this on the AJ episode, I believe.
Yes. Yeah.
And somebody was selling them way earlier. What episode was that? Like 9?
That was episode 6, and we're in 15 now. Yeah, so that was what, a couple months ago, and there was. Ago. And if you saw that episode, we went through a whole PowerPoint presentation about the whole damn thing. Like a shitload of them were being sold on eBay. So some fell off a truck or something like that. I think it's a scam because the carts don't even, the cartridges don't even say limited run. They're the original pressing carts in new artwork. They've just been sitting on them so that they could throw out a collector's edition for $100 or whatever.
Didn't you email them? What'd they say when you emailed them?
I emailed them about it, and they said well, what did they say again? I gave it to Will. They basically said we don't know anything about this. We can't talk about this right now. And I told Will right away. I said, no, they know everything about it and this and that. And Will said, what do you mean? They're telling the truth. And I said, no, they're not.
That's what I said. They're telling the truth.
I got the complete fucking liberal email excuse of we don't know anything about it. You know,
liberal. How are you going to attach a political movement?
Go run in their
video
goddamn
games.
Go run in their damn, safe places or something like that.
Oh my God, stop it. Just stop it right there, Sean. Sean Powers. Sean Millhouse Powers. Stop it. Yeah, that's right. I figured out his middle name. It's Millhouse. All right, in other news, Microsoft bigwig states Xbox games coming to Nintendo and PlayStation. Now, this is, I guess they had a board meeting, and this is from a bigwig at Microsoft, not Xbox, but Microsoft. He's like, yeah, we're going to move that shit over. Let's get on it. Let's get to it.
Make a lot more money. It makes sense, man. Imagine having Gears of War or having Banjo-Kazooie. And you got to think, they made all the money they can off Microsoft fans already. There's nobody new that's coming over. Maybe like 100,000 or maybe more may come over for a certain game here and there. There's no money to be made off your back catalog that's been there forever. Send it on to your online thing or whatever. Bring it over. You'll make more money. You'll get more people interested. And you don't release every game. You release Gears of War Remade #1 or #2. Oh, you want to beat the whole series? Well, I guess you have to come over to Xbox. Oh, you want to play Banjo-Kazooie after we would give you one? I guess you got to come over to Xbox.
It fits into what Xbox wants to do. They don't want a console anymore. They basically want to be a publisher like Sega or whatnot.
Yeah, they need to become Sega is what they need to do. Exactly.
They could do it and still be as profitable as they are now. I mean, it's what's going to happen. Microsoft will eventually sell you a little Fire Stick that goes in your TV, to stream your games or whatnot, and then then they'll also sell them on PlayStation and Nintendo.
So they will succeed where Google failed.
They're Microsoft, of course.
Yeah, they're Microsoft for sure. Oh yeah.
Clayton, Faux Pas Faux, Sean, as you know him, he got a new TV, and he's like, hey man, I could stream games from my TV. It's like a new discovery for him because he's kind of old and shitty. He's like, oh, look at that, and I was like, yes. Anyway, so yeah, that's the way things are going, unfortunately.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. Do you remember that thing that he shared the other day? And we have a chat going. I forget the brand, but there's a new TV that has AI technology that shows you the like if you're playing, let's say PUBG or Fortnite or something, the AI shows you where the enemies are on the screen. Do you remember reading that?
It's not going to show it to you. It's like probability based.
It shows little red dots. I watched the video on it, and it says that they're up in the top corner and shit.
Cheaters.
That's a TV.
See, I live in this garage and I have no money, but I have this fucking TV that allows me to fucking kick everybody's ass in COD.
Oh, where's that van picture? With the
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, some leaked documents from Walmart. Remove and discard Starfield Xbox video game. On Monday, January 22nd, the Xbox Series X Starfield video game will be marked down to 3 cents to prepare for its disposal at the store level. So they're getting rid of them. Xbox is actually funding this whole thing. Let's see where it says here. Except sales for the back room. I don't know. Choose a Yeah, but anyway, yeah, Xbox is going to be funding this entire removal of Starfield. If they're not supposed to sell them to you, but I have bought 3-cent video games at Walmart
Yeah.
in the past. So get in there, grab your Starfields because they're going away.
I haven't seen the Xbox stock in my Walmart change in 11 months, so I don't
That's
even think they even
terrible.
got. I don't even think they got a copy of Starfield in there to sell for 3 cents.
Well, if yeah, I earlier in this week I saw a picture, a lot of $5 video games, PS4 video games and PS5 video games available in Walmart. So yeah, jump on it while you can, guys, to get while the getting's good. If you want that sort of thing. Let's see.
How long do you guys think it will be before games are not available in store to purchase?
2027.
2 years.
Okay. What do you think? What do you think, Sean?
Yeah, that's probably about right.
Yeah.
It depends.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Nintendo is going to be the longest holdout. They support physical media. PlayStation for the PlayStation 6 is. I don't think they'll have discs on the.
So, like, I mean, I know with the Xbox developer thing they had this week, Hellblade 2 and was announced that it's digital only.
Yes.
Now, I said I could see, depending on how well this does too, because I know Alan Wake was kind of one of the first ones to do it.
Yeah.
I could see Grand Theft Auto 6 being digital only when it comes out next year, and
Wouldn't
people will
surprise
buy
me.
this shit up.
People
will
still
buy
eat
the
that
fuck
shit
out
up.
of it.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Yeah, but you know what? They'll still make a huge collector's edition that doesn't have a fucking game in it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I can see them. Yeah, they'll do that because they've done that with God of War. They've done that with Spider-Man. They've done that with Horizon.
Yeah.
Like they've done that, which is stupid. If I'm paying that kind of money, give me a physical game.
Yeah.
If you're gonna put a steelbook case in it, give me a game with it, not a code.
Right.
But I can see Grand Theft Auto 6 being digital only, and then
I'm
they
fine
might
with
have.
it.
Yeah,
Then I don't have to
yeah.
buy it. So fuck it.
Yeah, that's very true. But I gotta buy it. I gotta play it, man.
Gotta buy it.
I wanna
Gotta
play
buy it.
Oh, they're gonna bring you over to the
Don't
dark
do it.
side, huh?
Don't do it.
Oh,
They're gonna bring you over
Hold,
to the dark
hold
side.
the line. Hold the
No.
line. All right. In other news, I'm gonna start playing the Nintendo Switch.
Good. You should. It's an awesome system. There's good games on it.
Look, here it is. Oh, wait, I got
Good.
it upside down. Wait,
You
I
need to
got it
play
upside down.
all the Mario games. They're all good, especially
I
Origami
got it upside
King,
down.
Odyssey. Amazing games.
I'm gonna start with Hey You Pikachu because that's where I left off on the Pokemon line of games. Look, I even got a controller. It's ready to go. Check it out. Ooh, look at that shit. Power
Dang.
A, bitches. I got that offset
What
controller.
amiibos do you have?
Hell has
Amiibos.
frozen over.
No, I am seriously I'm going for it. I'm not gonna collect for the Switch. I'm just gonna play whatever the hell my son brings home. And look, I even got a Pokeball. We're gonna do this. This thing comes with a little, look at this. It comes with a finger ring.
Did you lube it up yet?
I foresee in 3 weeks. He
Look
gets
at this.
his first,
I was
he
showing
gets his first Switch physical game.
I was showing this to the earlier. So look, it's like that, right? And then you go Pokeball, and then go, and then look at this shit. That's some fucking Nintendo innovation right there.
Does yours have Mewtwo with it? It's supposed to come with Mewtwo if you got it like new.
I did get it new. It's probably on my girlfriend's account or something. I don't know. I gotta make it. I think I put about 10 minutes into the game, 15, 20 minutes into the game when it first came out. But I'm not gonna hold it handheld in the bathroom like like the rest of you
So
guys.
do you do Steam?
No, dude. I pee standing up. Thank you for asking. Pokeball.
I
No,
told you,
but
you have to get the satisfied grip for the Switch. It's the only way to play it handheld.
Do you do Steam gaming?
I'm gonna break your Pokeball, Jess. Lou, you're getting sleepy. You're getting sleepy. Sleep. But
Get the beat 'em ups. The Woodhawk or satisfied grip.
I'm only gonna get games that are
Super Smash Brothers Melee.
I'm only gonna play games that are exclusive to the what's that thing called, the Switch, because if I get anything else,
Ostrich chain.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, but
In 2 weeks, his Switch collection is going to start. I could see.
dude,
it
I'm
already.
not gonna start collecting Switch. I almost started. But
Mhm.
I just couldn't find anything that was priced. It's only just too overpriced.
That's because
Hey,
Nintendo.
Peace game
That's
comes out in
because
February.
Nintendo games hold their value, unlike what you collect.
Nintendo ain't
asshole.
dead.
Yeah,
Check out the
Nintendo.
green.
Yeah, dude, over there champing there.
Are you a
And-
big fan of Pokemon?
And
Oh, I
breaking
love
news.
Pokemon, dude. I love
Breaking
Pokemon.
news that I saw in the chat. Radio to Rancid said that he is done with physical games, and I don't believe that at all.
What the hell?
Hold on, let me find that bullshit.
It was before the Pokeball.
As
All
I
right,
know his
then.
picture too. His picture is like,
And,
your picture is telling me something different, Radio.
yeah.
If you were done with physical, you wouldn't be on Switch Watch every week.
Which watch? All right, let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Facebook post.
Facebook Post of the Week.
The Facebook post of the week comes to us from it's a Game Junkies this week. From Gabo Milani Batiz. He says good offers in the San Antonio, Texas area. Look at this guy. He's on his belly. He's got his feet up in the air.
Great eyebrows.
Well, hold on. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Sean,
I made that shit my profile pic. That's how
For
much I
those-
believe in that shit.
For those of you who don't know, our esteemed colleague here, Sean, likes to play video games laying on his stomach.
Yeah, it's the
yeah.
it's the best position to play.
Yeah,
It's classic.
It's the liberal position to play.
It's the classic.
Are you being pegged while you're playing games?
That could be. I do this thing with a bar stool and the foot.
yeah.
Shit. Let's see. We did Rarity
So
report
I grew
already.
up in the real era of playing video games when your controller wire was too short. You had to lay in front of the television and you had to play. You didn't have a couch to sit on 50 feet back. That's how I play my games.
Well, yeah, the seating to TV ratio was a lot shorter. Distance was a lot shorter back in the day, just because of the screen sizes. But
I load up a bunch of pillows.
Chairs.
I built a little thing, and then I talked to my friend Will while we played PUBG.
And I close my eyes and I think of your stomach and I vomit.
Feet crossed and everything.
Tom,
Crisscross applesauce.
Tom, what's your battle station like? Are you a couch player? Do you have a gaming chair? Do you have a desk?
Oh, I have a lazy boy, and I sit in front of a 75-inch TV here, right in front of you there.
There you go.
Jesus Cristo, man, that's a big TV.
Yeah, it's 75 inches. That's because women can never have enough.
Jesus.
Wrong way would probably twerk in front of that if he saw that.
But no, and then I just got a simple setup. I'm a simple man. Just have just one lazy boy, and then like a couch, and that's it. And then I'm just surrounded by. Here, I'm gonna walk on over here, guys, real quick, and surrounded by just my vast collection of Switch games. And then my vast collection of Xbox games, which is going to take a second. I'm sorry.
So is this a dedicated room we're looking at here?
That is correct.
You son of a gun. Yeah, that's a lot of Xbox.
Oh, it's still going.
A lot of green.
How many bookcases is it? 2, 3?
Those are
it's a lot.
Those are the cleanest 360 games I've ever seen. I always have every time I see a 360 game, they're either covered in mold
And then I have
or
all
water
the Disney
damage.
Infinity characters.
It always makes me think Xbox players are just filthy animals that don't take care of their shit.
Our whole home is dedicated to me. What the fuck?
Oh,
And then
I
if you
thought
really,
I thought
if
she
you
wrote
really
that
love something, I got all the Skyrim characters too, thanks to Resonance Daryl helping me get all the Skylanders. I'm sorry.
I
Yeah,
love it
all
when
of
you call Residence Daryl.
Residence Daryl.
I could have sworn that she said you had a whole room dedicated to the Wii.
No, she says the whole house is dedicated to me.
Oh, my Wii U games are located right down here in my file cabinet.
There you go. You got some bangers up in there.
Are they filed under T for trash? I'm kidding. I love Wii now. I love Nintendo.
I love Nintendo.
And then the rarity, of course, would be Mario Splash Color, which is the rarity.
You don't
Other
have,
than-
Devil's
you don't have
Devil's
book,
Third.
Devil's Third or Book of Unwritten Tales too.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have that somewhere. I just have a lot of stuff all over the place, man. To be honest with you, I kind of have to look here, and
Well,
I mean,
keep an eye on Book of Unwritten Tales because it's like a $400 game now.
and then I hope that this comes out to the Switch too, because this should come out for Switch too, because it's so damn good. It needs to be put on the Switch too.
Tom, I asked T-Diddy a couple or earlier in the week. How many games do you have? Do you track your games? No tracking whatsoever. No spreadsheet. No game
Nope.
line. Okay, it's
Oh, then all the other bull crap I have over here all over the place.
yeah. For a guy who doesn't collect, you got a lot of shit, dude.
Dude, I have gotten rid of so much stuff you have no idea. And then I have all my Wii stuff downstairs. I've gotten rid of so much stuff. It's not even funny. I had to get rid of what did I get rid of that I really wanted to keep? I had gotten rid of my I had a limited edition. No, it wasn't modded. Actually, I was almost rated by the cops over some modded games I had to go and throw in the dumpster.
What?
Okay, so I was managing I was managing a pawn shop, and I had took in like a hot Xbox, I guess. It was like an Xbox 360, someone had stole it or whatever. And the cops were like, giving me the business. They had me come down. It's like, well, we'll come and raid your house and all this other stuff. And like my wife, I told my wife about it. It's like, well, you got to get rid of all your stuff that you have that's, that's, not legit. So, man, I had gotten rid of I hated that. I was like thinking of I'll just go take it to a friend's house or something, because I had like a modded GameCube, and I had like every Japanese import for the GameCube, because I was a big time pirate at the time, and preservationist at the time. I love that word so much. And so I ended up throwing away probably about maybe 400 or 500 games, because I thought I was going to be raided. And then, the cops came and bothered me like one more time, and then I just decided to get a lawyer, and then they stopped bothering me.
Let this be a lesson to all you pirates out there.
Goodness.
If you're not properly game preserving, the cops will come.
The cops have a book.
Well, they weren't even coming for that. They were coming for something else, but I didn't want to be raided and have all this, stuff that was illegal. Now, all the backups I have the original copy of. You can come to me all you want. I have the original copies. You can go fuck yourself, because I have the original copy. But when it came to stuff I didn't actually own, I was scared about that, because you have to have, the actual copies. But no, my best porn, or not porn, my best story.
What's he thinking?
My best pawn shop story, guys, and you'll love this, is that there a guy came into our store and he had a Rolex watch, and he was in a BMW, because I'm watching him outside pull into our pawn shop, and he has this Rolex watch and says, "Hey, how much can I pawn this for?" And I'm like, dude, I said, okay. I check it and make sure it's real. It's a real Rolex. I said about $500-$600, because we wanted to come back and get it. And he said, "Man, I'm gonna need $1,000." I'm like, "Sir," it's like, "Look, dude, I can't let my wife know that I'm out doing stuff. And because he's like, do you have a camera? I'm like, yeah. Can you look outside? So I look outside in the camera. Like, do you see that good looking woman in there? I said, yeah. Well, that's my prostitute, dude. And I need an 8-ball or she can't get off. And then I can't get off. And so, long story short, because he told me that, and because like I'm legally, bonded or whatever, I can't. Bound. I can't take it anymore because he told me what he planned to use the money for. So I'm like, dude, I can't do business with you because you told me you need to go buy drugs, an 8-ball, and so you and this hooker can get off. It's like, man. It's like she only allows me to have sex with her once a month because she wants to keep herself some type of technique or some shit. I'm like, I'm telling this guy.
Contact me after work. Do it on the clock, but contact me after work.
I'm telling this guy where he can go, but because I can't do business with him because I already know his story. And I said, dude, you can go up the street, you can go here, you can go there, but I can't do business with you knowing what I know now. And it's like, dude, come on, man. She gives the best. I'm like, I don't care what she does, man. She can suck a golf ball through a garden hose. I'll never know.
Yeah, right. Video game show. We're a video game show. All right, boys and girls, this is package time.
It's package time.
All right.
We lost James.
He fucking threw the fucking smoke bomb and vanished.
He turned into a log.
Yeah, I've been playing Tenchu a lot. Yeah, I think that's what happens. You turn into a log.
I never understood that. Like so many ninja games, they do that and then they turn into a log. I never get it. Where's that come from?
What ninjas used to do is they used to carry a little monkey with them, right? And then they'd be getting chased and shit. And they'd have this monkey dressed up just like the ninja. Uh-huh. So they'd be getting chased and shit. And so they fucking, they go and hide real quick and they throw the fucking monkey out there. And this monkey starts running away, dressed just like the other guy. And the people chasing him like, holy shit, this ninja's got powers and shit. We gotta get the fuck out. And then
you ever heard the joke about the monkey?
And then the monkey would start throwing shit at the.
Who knows? Well, the monkey's dressed up like a little ninja.
You're the fucking expert. You're fucking Tenchu motherfucker.
I am. Yeah, I played all the Tenchu games. I am a ninja expert.
Can I tell you why they always turn into a tree or a log?
Let's hear it.
Okay, the reason why they always do that, and the reason why it's always referenced, because whenever someone was chasing them, they would throw like something that would make a noise, like it was coming from that tree or coming from that log, so people would lose. And thing is, the sound coming from that tree would basically make them turn to the tree, and then basically it's the whole mystique of like they turned into the tree. No, it's just they threw a hard rock or a hard, whatever piece of metal at the tree to make a noise that would make them think that they turned into a tree or a log, and you either give them time to hide or climb up a tree or basically hide in the bushes.
Fucking ninjas.
I gotta tell you, I like the monkey story a lot better.
Oh, that's a good monkey story if you're willing to hear it. Now it's a dirty joke.
No, this is pickup. What is this?
I talked about my gerbil a couple weeks ago. We don't need to get the monkey story.
Oh, dude, Sean's poor gerbil, dude. May he rest in peace. Pickles the gerbil's powers. All right, so real quick, speaking of logs and ninjas, I got Tenchu 2, Japanese PS1. This just came in the mail earlier this week. Fucking, it's more the same, dude. More ninja fucking goodness. Shit's awesome. Can't speak high enough. Yeah. Well, in this one, there's a resurrection, like item that you could take with you. So if you're fucking fighting and shit, blah 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 blah, you get killed. Poof, a log appears on the screen, and then you fucking come to life somewhere else. I'm not kidding. It's part of the game.
You become hardwood.
Also, this came in the mail. Grandizer. What is this called? The Feast of the Wolves. Now, I'm a huge fan of Go Nagai's Super Robots.
You mean Chanzor Z?
Mazinger Z. Transro Z was the American bastardization that happened when it came to American shores. This is in English. It's Grandizer. In French, it's Golderock. Fucking French people. But anyway.
Golden cock.
Dude, come back. Video games. We are a show about video games. So yeah, this is it's good. The hardest part about this game, because it's you're a robot and you're going and you're fighting other robots and shit, and it's just like a hack and slash. But it's got some sections of the game which are basically shoot 'em ups, and that's the hardest part for me. But Grandizer, the Feast of the Wolves, kind of sucks. It's got French and English on the spine there, but I'll suffer.
Yeah,
Again,
the shoot 'em up section. What was getting to me was that the controls aren't inverted, and I kept going.
Yeah, well, you can change. I looked and you can change them.
I tried. I couldn't find it.
Oh yeah, it's in there. But because there's like a regular vertical shoot 'em up part, and there's also a part where you're behind the plane.
That part. Yeah.
Yeah, that part fucks me up too. But Gold Grandizer, Feast of the Wolves. Check this shit out. I like it. Some people say, that game sucks. No, doesn't matter. Go Nagai can do no wrong. So there you go. There's that. And my third one. This one comes to me from Sean. This is the.
What the fuck
Thank
did
you,
I
Sean.
give you?
Other than herpes. Mm.
I gave you a good time too with that. No extra charge.
I got this from Sean. Air Twister. John, I guess you ordered this and it came. You can see here. There's
Came all jacked up.
There's a blemish right there.
Yeah.
What's that about?
I don't know. I haven't opened it.
It's made by the same guy that made Space Harrier. So it's basically space. It's basically a new version of Space Harrier.
So yeah, Air Twister. You got this girl, and I guess she flies a plane and she fights fucking space
Metroids,
space jellyfish. I don't know, but yeah. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate it because who was this? Was it Best Buy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Best Buy sent him the jacked up one.
that was GameStop, wasn't it?
That was GameStop.
GameStop sent him the jacked up one. He called him like a Karen, and thanks to your Karen ways, I got a free video game. So
yeah, they told me to keep it. They told me to keep it, and they'll send me a new one. So.
All right, well, anyway, that comes. This was the optional prize to the one that you got, Tom. So thank you, Tom. Since Tom didn't pick the PS5 one, I got that. So
I couldn't have that broken game near my collection. It made the whole value go down.
Who's up next? I gotta pee again.
I'll go if you want me to.
All right,
Go for it.
So I have that I picked up from Secondhand Charles. I'm a huge fan of trivia games. And whenever my family comes down from New York, we like to play certain games. And I was able to find Quiz TV with all the controllers, all the wireless and the wireless adapters, all in mint shape condition. And I only paid I don't think I paid $20 for it. I think I paid $15 for this bad boy.
Wow.
And it's worth a lot because it actually has the wireless ones and it all still works for the PS3. And I usually win, except for when my brother's fiance has been with like for 8 years and he's never going to marry. If he listens to this show, that's right, motherfucker. I threw you under the bus. She's the only one who gives me problems in the game. Everybody else, I kind of, cruise through. And no, I do not play this game when they are not here. So the only time that game gets played for Buzz It or Quiz It is when they're here, because otherwise it'd be cheating. And it has all types of different categories and other things. I also have that I picked up. I have the first one, but I didn't have the second one anymore because I had traded it a long time ago, but I got it back. Naruto Broken Bonds for the Xbox 360, which I enjoyed this game, and I wish Ubisoft, even though I hate their cockhold director or CEO, this game is amazing and awesome, and they should have made a number of the adult ones and a few other ones because it was one of the best platformers that was different and it was cool. There's nothing else I can say about that. Sorry, I only have two because I haven't bought anything other than like Skyrim games, and no one cares about. Excuse me, Skylanders. No one cares about no Skylanders games.
I do need to get the Switch Skylanders. That's a pretty rare one to get. So that's on the
Oh, the physical copy. Good luck finding that bad boy.
I'll find it. It's out there.
You want to go next, Sean?
It's up to you. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you can go. I'm only going to show 2 games here, so I know
Yeah,
you
I
don't
know.
have
I mean,
them. So.
you've been. Oh, is that? Are you sure about that?
I'm very sure. You gotta watch. You gotta always stay tuned for the video at the end of the month. They got some crazy stuff coming. So.
You know, I always go into this every week saying, nothing's coming this week, and then by the time the show comes, I have like this. I compile it all. There's like a fucking mountain. I don't. So we'll start with the Switch. All right. We got Prince of Persia. I played this basically all day yesterday. This game is fantastic. Awesome controls, awesome 2D platformer. The last ones I played were the 3DS ones.
What do you think of the music?
Not the 3DS ones, the DS ones. The music, everything is beautiful on this game. I have the story is great, voice acting. I'm very impressed with this one, so I would recommend that one. It's very good. It's nice, fast paced. It keeps you wanting to go like to the next part. A little bit of a back and forth if you gotta, you start at one point like a Metroidvania. So today, Neptunia Sisters versus Sisters came in. This had a PS5 release. Like what was that, a year or two ago?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this finally came out on the Switch today. I picked up Enter the Gungeon, Exit the Gungeon. So it's both games on one cart. I figured that would be pretty neat. Will's favorite game, we got Little Gator.
That's my rap name.
Yeah.
Little Gator.
He's moving to Florida.
So this is Super Rare's 100th release, and it comes with a postcard and a very nice steel book.
Remember when it's a Switch, it's a tin book. It's a tin booklet.
It's one of my biggest pet peeves, though. I hate this. I hate when it comes with a game case and a steelbook. Just put the game in the steelbook and give me that. I don't need both cases taking up room. But I'm a slob and I buy it anyway. What else we got? PS5. Okay, I too did get Grendizer.
Very nice.
I played this. I played this right before the podcast. I played this the other half of yesterday. I am loving this game. This game plays really well. Also, it's a lot of fun, action packed. When you're running,
anime.
Oh my god, dude! The music reminds me of like a '70s cop show. I mean,
it's fucking great.
I'm like, really, this game is awesome. Don't sleep on this game. It's really fun. Another copy of Prince of Persia, because why not? And then what I found out when I played it on the Switch, that Ubisoft makes you sign into their thing or whatnot. I guess I haven't tried it, but it said like my save on the Switch can like go over to the PS5, or I don't know. Maybe I read it wrong.
Is he wearing a half shirt?
It's like a bra.
it's a man's ear. It's a bro.
Today Shredders came in, and
what number did you get, Sean?
This is from Limited Run, and it came with a postcard. I saw a few other posts on Facebook today about this. So it came with a postcard. This game is actually limited from Limited Run. It had 2,160 copies made. And they give you a postcard with the number on it. Now, can anyone tell me what fucking number that is?
19.
I would
And
say
that's a
19.
slash.
I-
Now that I see it again, I'm thinking it's 0/19.
It looks like D incomplete A9. I don't know what that is. So, I saw a bunch of posts on Facebook of other people, and they can't read their numbers either. They all have that freaking triangle.
Yeah, mine comes next week. I can't wait to see what my number is here.
You're number one, James.
Yeah,
In my book.
We got The Last of Us remastered.
You paid full price.
I paid more than full price. We'll get to that. All right. We got Tintin. Now, this game looks this game looks pretty fun.
Cigars.
Is it the remastered version of Tintin for the PS3?
No.
No, this is a new story. Cigars of the Pharaoh. So, Will told me that cigars are dog poop. So
They are, dude.
From Red Art Games, we got Shinobi, the deluxe edition. This looks like a really cool shmup. Have not gotten around to that yet. I'm loving these deluxe editions with the slipcase. Comes with some goodies. Oh, it came with a 3D standee. Yeah.
You opened it?
I open everything.
Some
There
collector.
you go. A 3D standee. Although when you put it in the case, it pops the disc out because it's fat.
That's what she said.
Okay. Another one of Will's favorites, from Super Rare Games. Their 5th PlayStation release, A Short Hike.
It's just like these are like the books my daughter has to read for school.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. Llama pajama.
Llama pajama. Shit, I gotta go get that one. Shit.
Yeah, you
And we also got the WLF edition.
What does WLF stand for?
I don't fucking know.
Why the
Sounds
fuck
like
did I
wolf.
buy this?
It's like a wolf or something. It's a
Isn't
wolf.
that like the name of the crew that's in the game?
Yeah,
or
I
something?
thought it was the
Yeah.
Fireflies was the name of the crew.
Yeah, the Firefly.
Man, you gotta play the new game, man.
I don't, not anymore. Not after T Diddy spoiled it for earlier.
Last of Us Part 2, I got to the part where like you're in the forest and you got your crossbow and you got to shoot all the people that are in the forest. I can't get past that part. Even on easy, I suck. So,
Get good, said.
Yeah, get good.
nah, I got too many other games to play. So, all right, and last but not least, I think I finished up my my PlayStation 5 accessory collection, except for the super happy headphones and the one employee controller I'm missing. So I picked up the stick modules for the Pro controller, whatever the hell they call that.
Because you
the
already
Elite.
broke the other ones.
No, I did not.
Yeah.
But this is the main reason I bought that controller, because you can quickly swap out the joysticks, no problem. So
Did you buy the link adapter?
no,
What?
because you know why I didn't buy that?
Ooh.
Because
Ooh.
I have the earbuds and it comes with
Mhm.
those. I have the new headset on order. That's going to come with one. Do I need to? I guess I need to have another one, right?
Yeah, you
I mean, if
do.
you're getting the stick modules, you might as well get that.
I need to get that in the box. Yeah, you're right. So
Tom,
so
I don't know if you-
I'm declaring it. That is part of the accessory thing, and the new base, the Chrome base, is also part of it because it works on the old PlayStation. I'm not
I mean,
getting
if
the
you're-
new PlayStation stuff. So
You're not gonna get the disk drive separately.
No, because that's for the newer model. I'm not doing
No.
that unless I want to get a PlayStation, like a second one. I mean, who needs 2 PlayStations, James?
I don't know. I need 3.
I got the camera that nobody. I don't even know what the fuck the use of that is. And finally, we got the black headphones, and we got the camo headphones.
So no one can see you playing in the woods.
That's because I go. That's because I go pee in the woods.
All right.
I just pee in my driveway.
All right, guys. The show's running a little long, so I'm just gonna skip right over to the next segment. This is video game.
James never went.
Don't worry
Oh,
about
we
it.
didn't. Oh,
You can watch the video at the end of the month. You can see
Oh,
them all.
yes, 2. I want to see the 2 that I don't have.
Nah, keep going. You can go ahead.
What 2 do I not have? I want to see. I'm not going to let this go. You can put an intro on all you want.
ladies and gentlemen, this is video game shit posting. This is when Sean is playing video games and someone enters the room because he plays on his belly. Okay, there we go. What else we got here? Dad, why is my sister named Leia? Your mother loves Star Wars, son. Thanks, Dad. It's a no problem, Mario. All right, me and the boys watching the electric rat beat a flaming pony to death. Oh, come on. All right, let's see what's next. Playing a video game with subtitles. That's not very good.
You know, I should have like gone through these. You said you had a lot.
I got a lot. That's why I'm rushing through them. The moment Ash realized there are better things than catching Pokemon.
Catching chlamydia.
Catching chlamydia. It's gotta catch all the venereal diseases. Get the fuck out of here. YouTuber. Before that, I want to thank today's sponsor, me. Skip that shit 15 minutes. There we go. We'll just have to have our own Game of the Year award, and then Baldur's Gate. That's PlayStation. So, yeah, I'm fucking. You can watch that one later. Okay, so when Luigi goes to the wrong mansion, oh, he's in the Resident Evil mansion. It's scary. It's scary.
He's in the remake mansion.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It's very remake. Yeah.
My friend Peppa Pig got a PS5 upgrade, and Bloodborne still hasn't. Looks the same.
That's so true.
Nintendo. This game's a few years old now, so the price is coming down, right? Right?
Right?
Never gets old.
This is an oldie but goodie. This one, Jim Jordan sent this to us. Hi, baby. Our son lost his first tooth. I know. Now I won't touch my PS5 again. What? What? I like this one. This one made me laugh. Is that true? I paused my game to be here. It's true. Oh,
Love story.
what happens when you cross Squirtle and Nidoqueen? You get Squirt Queen. There we go. Atheist Dragon Ball fans when they see Goku go Super Saiyan God instead of Super Saiyan Science. Yeah. When your $4,000 PC is better than a $3,000 console.
You read it wrong. $300.
What did I say? 3,000? Yeah. Yeah. If you're listening on a listening device, go watch push it.
I'm here to dot the I's and cross the T's, man.
Oh no, that's your shit.
Whoa, what are you showing there? Huh? What the hell?
Damn it! It's your shit.
That was the guy game.
Yeah.
No, we already showed that one. Well, here we go. One more. In the end, Hercules, Meg, and the other gods lived happily ever after until uncircumcised Kratos shows up. Man, we ran long tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been this week's video game shit post. I couldn't figure it out. Installment. This week's installment of video game shit post.
Whoa, what the hell?
So James, what games did you get?
Stay tuned for the video, man. End of the month.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, T-Diddy, for coming on.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, you put it
Like the
behind
dragon? Come on.
Put it behind the paywall, James.
Yeah, you can see that one. That's the new edition there. That's
Is it new?
international.
That
New
doesn't
price one.
count. What's the difference with that?
It's gold.
Everything's on it. Everything's on it.
It's golden,
Everything's
like
on
the
it.
showers you like. All right, so Tom.
Now
All right, Chef.
Guys, tell Tom, T-Diddy, tell them where they can.
Oh,
find
I
you.
got that one coming.
Jesus Christ, man!
You can find me at Spotify, many other places on the Hunter Houston ESG podcast. Please like, share, subscribe. Every time you do, it helps boost us up and gets the algorithm to where people will actually listen to the show. 5-star reviews, please, if you can. Also, the Wrestling Tornado, which is only on Spotify. And you can reach us, email us, post, and we usually try to answer all those things. I'd also want to say, thank you guys so much. Hopefully I was able to show you a couple of rarities because I was afraid that I wasn't going to be able to show you anything like this Smash Brothers little gold coin for Smash Brothers 4. But I have all types of BS stuff. And I was just very happy to come on your show because I was like, I don't know if I have anything you guys haven't seen yet. And I was like, oh, we've already seen that shit, man. You ain't got nothing. And I was upset that I didn't get to tell you that joke about the monkey, but I guess I can tell you that in private.
Tell me the joke about the monkey.
T-Diddy, appreciate you
Let's
coming
go.
on,
Let's hear the monkey joke, T-Diddy. Damn it.
All right. So there's this truck driver. He's driving. He's going up the road. He's going from Memphis. He's going all the way up to New York City. All right. So around that time, he's up around Tennessee area. And there's this guy. He's walking. He's got a little sign. He's like, I'm heading to New York. And so he picks him up. He's like, come on, brother. Come on over here. So they're driving. They're going past South Carolina. They're in North Carolina, and having good conversations. They're talking to each other. And it's like, hey man, you want to see something cool? And the guy said, okay. So the truck driver, he reaches behind his curtain and there's a monkey. And it's like, oh man, you got a fucking monkey, man. That's cool, man. It's like BJ and the Bear. That show used to come on in the 80s. Oh, I don't have just any monkey. Watch this. And he slaps the shit out of that monkey and that monkey starts sucking his dick. So later on, truck driver says, hey man, you want to give that a try? He said, sure, man, but don't slap me as hard as you did that damn monkey.
Oh my god!
Shout out to T-Diddy. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, T.
I also want to give a shout out to the Loot Bros. I would have never met Tom without you guys. So thanks, Daryl, Residence Daryl. Ladies and gentlemen, from me, from Sean, from James, if I may be so bold to speak on their behalf, thank you for watching and goodbye.